to the YouTube. You already know what to do. Click like, share, subscribe. If you like, personal readings are open at this time. I'm hearing somebody say, once you leave, don't go back. I hear roger that. They want to try it, roger that. Whoever this person, illegal activity at the courthouse with a lawyer, a judge, or somebody who work in the police department, soon as they make this move, it's going to be the worst move in their life. Someone's name could be Martin, or start with a K or C. Kurt, Charlie, Cornelius, Cadero, Courtney, Cassius, so they could operate under that name. Because once you leave, you can't come back. And once you decide to make this move, or you go and try to do something on the door, I'm hearing somebody, you backtrack. Either way it goes, immediately as soon as some kind of exchange or a call, someone's name could be Stewart or Stu. Someone's definitely a Republican. Somebody's name is Michael. Somebody's nickname could be Jack. Somebody's going to make this move. And as soon as they make this move, ain't no coming back from it. I'm getting somebody's going to get rid of their Miranda. Excuse me. Someone's going to get a call that a parent passed on. A mother in particularly. So this is like someone thought they was doing this discreet. Also, someone, whether you know it or not, someone's right up the street from wherever it is that you live. Off the highway, someone could be dealing with someone who's a highway patrol or works highway patrol. Or this is who they was going to utilize to go ahead and come on in before they can call in somebody else. So for somebody, it's a person that works for highway patrol. So they're not sheriff or police, because they saying, well, if we use sheriff or police, they're going to know that this is what we're doing. Someone's name is Luis. Luis or Louis or Louisa. Okay? Those are the main names, okay? This is like 9 people right now that they're doing this, because it's like they're abusing this or they're abusing their authority. But whoever is part of this illegal activity at this courthouse, this judge and lawyer in particularly, once they make this call to somebody, I'm seeing instant karma in the worst way. Someone's going to lose their life. By 10 p.m., someone's going to get a call. Whoever this judge, this lawyer, or whoever the dirty cop or this highway patrol person is, I'm getting, even when they send this highway patrol, which they may have been pacing, I'm getting like someone is up the road for where someone is staying, okay? Someone's name could be Stan or Stanley. Because once they leave, they won't be back. So someone do drive like a sports car, a 2-door coupe in particularly. Someone could have like a samurai or a Batman, something like that. So someone could have a real strong like jawline. This also someone waiting for the call back to say, hey, this is what you got to do, whatever. a dark male, Cuban practice spiritual voodoo. They could also be involved with this judge or lawyer, like they trying to work conclusively with this. This is also someone calling them someone to impede on or in your energy to cause some kind of interruption for you to not be able to read more efficiently. A Libra. Someone could be from or called from number 702. This is also someone that they could have known from like 1996 to 1998, or they could have been practicing this since then. This is also someone that's going to find out that this, whoever this judge or lawyer is, that they've been using this Cuban male for spiritual voodoo work on court cases. I'm telling you, this is like someone being found out that they was botching and doing spiritual work on court cases to cause, I'm getting like a lot of people to get locked up, and like, you know, where people was trying, you know, I wouldn't say trying, they were getting their life in order, but this is a person that needed, oh, I need order in the court, order in the court. Like, ma'am, they only aggressive with you because it's like, even if these were people or men or women that could be into spirituality, this was even a judge or a lawyer that got people locked up. Like, first they'll get them put in a mental institute, and then they'll get them locked up. Raggedy. Also, this is like someone for a case or some network. Also, this person could have had ties with these people to at the airport, like say if somebody was traveling or something like that. This was the reason of this person, like being able to track when someone was flying and stuff like that. Like, this person was just doing the most. A white male director from a fire department that they had help install like cameras and stuff like that, smoke detectors. Like I said, most smoke detectors, they mark on there what it is that they do. Somebody was like retired, but they still do like car calls, like for hotels and stuff like that when they need to check like fire alarms, smoke detectors and stuff like that. Unbeknownst to them, like maybe earlier in the year, they was thinking like these were people coming in to just do their regular searches. Honey, that was FBI. Also, for somebody, this was this actual judge and lawyer going in with this person from the fire department. So for me, I had remember seeing this judge and this lawyer and this white dude when I was at the not the airport, but at the hotel. That was them knowing where the camera was. It was two particular areas from where the room was on one side, and then on the other side where they had those cameras set at. This illegal activity, and then you pay this Cuban practitioner to do this to certain cases. Also, it was like communication about airports when someone was flying. Trying to say somebody wasn't smart, had low IQ, and why they was losing weight and something like that. This is also someone who recently just got back in the gym trying to eat right and stuff like that. Didn't you just pay for a personal assistant who was involved in this? Someone is, how do I get out of this shit? Someone is sitting here like hesitant, like, should I go back home? Should I stay? Whatever. Because someone is just like, someone always try to say namaste after what they say certain things. A nurse practitioner, LPN or RN. Someone could have just got fired not too long ago. Fire and the loss of license, a nurse investigation, false report, bedside manner. Also, someone could have reported them inside the hospital anyway. All that. So I'm getting like, with this shit happening, someone didn't realize with this, or someone could have said that they was going to be a witness to some shit, and they did something that caused somebody to, like, I guess the stress and all this hexing and shit caused somebody, like, I'm getting like somebody could have had like a migraine or a headache that day, and they went off on like a patient trying to get some help, or they did something. Or it was like, say if somebody came into the ER or something, or they was already inpatient, and this person gonna put in somebody's like record that they already gave them some medicine or something. But this is like, unbeknownst to them, I guess whoever this patient is, they probably did it a few times. And whoever, this one patient in particularly, which they don't have no ties to these people, I'm getting this nurse right here, and them figuring out that she used this judge, this lawyer that knew this judge, is also going to lead to some crazy shit too. But them getting fired and losing their license and trying to go to them like, you got to help me get my job. Why I lose my, nah, baby. But hey, it's a benefit, so somebody don't stress about it. But they flipped out, did some dirty shit, put some stuff in people's records. I don't know what hospital it is, but it looked like whatever they're going to find on this person is going to lead to a fire department, a judge, and a lawyer. This Cuban practitioner trying to figure out how the fuck they're going to get out of this. It's like, shit, I'll take the money though. But they was taking it via stocks and shares and moving all around, flying and stuff. Like, how you flying this much? You catching red eyes, catching all these flights and shit. Okay. Oh, you flew more than 5 times in the year? And then your time shares and stuff like that. It seems kind of ironic. A male stalker watching their energy. But it's a female poking themselves as if they're a man in this situation. This is crazy. All of this because this is, child, this fucking judge and this lawyer is a fucking joke, bro. Because I'm getting, this judge and this lawyer knew that however much money is meant to come to somebody, this person knew for a fucking fact it gotta be a whole lot of money and way much more than what they make on their fucking salary annually, yearly, shit, at any given fucking day. So somebody, you make so much fucking money, and they also manipulated fucking paperwork for this fucking nurse. In my situation, it better not be your bitch ass, Carla. But either way it fucking goes, with this situation, they knew with this money, you can take their ass down. And then somebody, God forbid, you spiritual and you gifted as shit, I feel like you got so much fucking intel that even when you get ready to take this money on, that yes, they know for a fact that this shit will be federal. The government, the state wouldn't even touch this because it's federal at that point. And they know this money that you have, you got the money to go ahead and front that shit. You shouldn't have held on to it, and you should have gave it to the fucking rightful owner, and you wouldn't be where you at right now, trying to take somebody out. And then trying to hire people to do spiritual voodoo work. It's gonna work on the fucking mind that don't process this. But those who woke, you can't unseen what's already seen, baby. You should have been gave that person their fucking money, and then you pull this shit. A mind of a Virgo, isn't it? Taurus or a fucking Capricorn, moon sign. Oh, we got it under control. We got it under control. No, you don't. A black female lawyer. A light-skinned one at that. This person would be a sorority, a delta, a AKA or something like that. Sigma Phi, something. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Isn't that a grounds for them to kick your ass out of the sorority too? Short term, could have been doing this for the last 6 months to a year, participated. This person could have small lips or like to get lip injections. I'm also getting this person always paying for a makeup artist, like right before court. A male officer watching and cloaking their energy. My man said, look, let me figure out how we're going to get this back. Female parents, military veterans. You should have gave this, listen, if this was money and property, you should have just fucking did the right thing. But either way it fucking goes, depending, like, how far it went. Ooh, it's sticky. Because shit, if you want mercy from me, hell no. Do you want to press charges? I sure the fuck do. Every single person, whoever you got, I'm pressing charges on whoever the fuck it is. You should have fucking apologized, said something. Hey, give me right, give me a second, let me write this. And then to make it matters worse, not only is it illegal activity in this courthouse with this judge and lawyer, some sort of dealing with a doctor is illegal too. Bury it. Just wild card message for you, Sharita. Pay attention. Pay attention. You duly noted. All you had to do was give me my shit, and I said I was gonna let it go. Physical enemies alerted, being watched, foul play. Because you was gonna tell, but okay, so it's telling me that these people, the neighbors included, who's been the constant fucking reporters in this shit, reporting back to the stalker that this white male fire department directed, low-key just flew in. So someone could have flew in between like 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. So the fire department person and this black female light-skinned lawyer or this nurse done flew somebody in between this time. Someone either, this Cuban practitioner and this director also flew in another person 6 months ago within the last 24 hours, which was supposed to be here between 6 p.m. or 1 a.m. as well. Where they're coming from is not saying yet, but they recently just booked somebody to fly in to try to conceal themselves out of this. Someone could have black hair. Oh, don't tell me you light skin and trying to pull. I got long hair, don't care. I remember Tasha used to do this shit. Carla, Tasha, and it was Yvonne. And then they got Donandria. And then the other Haitian lady, I forgot her name, but they would bring her to the parties. Black Caribbean male from a trucking logistic company. So they could be black or from the Caribbean. That's Guyana, Trinidad, Virgin Islands, Barbados, Bahamas, St. Lucia, St. Martin. They could be anywhere from there. Puerto Rico, Haiti. All this shit because y'all want to be swingers. That shit ain't no secret. It is 2020 fucking 5. Also, this male police officer that's trying to cloak their energy, they was hoping to send this person in to try to make friends. Also, it could have been this officer or this person who's a military vet. I'm hearing the name Yvette or Veda. Father side hidden secrets. Also, this was a person that covering up another unaliving. This doctor too. They could have had paid a long time ago to cover up something that happened in 84, 1990 or 91. Also, someone tried to cover up what they did from 2004 to 2012. For somebody, a co-worker is a secret admirer or has a crush on you, please uncrush it. Herbal medicine. Okay, for somebody, herbs. 1 spliff a day, keep the evil away, shit. And I got this shit. I ain't been smoking at all for months. Child, y'all better get your life together. And this is soap. Child. Can you help me get out of jail? No, the fuck I won't. Someone could be getting out of jail or trying to bond out or just bond out. Regina Taylor, the Parhams and all of them. Louisville, Kentucky. Clarksville, Tennessee. Texas, South Carolina, and Virginia. Y'all main ties. Which also, y'all have a tie to Montgomery County. Like I said, y'all knew that shit that happened in 2012 and y'all took the fucking full benefit of that shit. Knowing that boy was gay, and y'all took on Social Security, so you took on his sister Dominique from New Jersey to do that shit on my son. That ain't nowhere near them. Come on now, y'all just ignorant as fuck. I don't see none of these motherfuckers the same. I can't respect nobody that can just sit here and do that shit. Starting today, karma, bad juju being returned, effective immediately. A biracial woman that could be mixed with Asian and white, Asian and black or something, that work in a pharmacy or work in a lab with blood, manipulated and then put somebody's information. This also was the person who found out that tried to cover up and not put in somebody's form, that they found somebody's DNA, military veteran, a female vet, that they did somebody's name could be Yvette, that they did labs and blood, and what they found out about somebody, it was a hit that, I'm telling you, this shit is way bigger than a lot of these fucking people's. For somebody, this biracial woman that didn't report what they found in somebody's labs and blood, because you was trying to hide it for this day trader. And again, a day trader, a bait for somebody, your father be sleeping with other men on the low, or your pretend one. They also be doing NDAs with this basketball player. They may have convinced a basketball player to put some money into a stock or a share, unbeknownst to them, not knowing what this money was actually supposed to be, was used for, and who was being used against. But also this is giving this basketball player who was into this secret swinger stuff, this is also them open up funds and foundations and stuff like that, so they can create their own organizations, websites and stuff. So whenever they're doing it, to be discreet, or the NDAs, that they was hoping that this was their way to pick up girls when they traveling on the road, and people who's into that swinger stuff, or these people that these men, like a DL man is nothing but a fucking manipulator. Motherfucker, either you's gonna be gay, or you're gonna be, straight, or you gonna be bisexual. You both. Fucking say that shit. Don't be sitting there playing no fucking game in a person's face. That's the shit that costs your life. A Hispanic male that owns a food chain or a grocery store also getting bad juju, but this was a person that had got in last May. They paid this black female lawyer, light-skinned lady, $100K to cover up something. And then again, like 2-3 days ago, they paid him another like 21 to like cover up their part in this situation. Like, is there a way for me to get a part in, or is there a way for me to like, I feel like this person's trying to figure out, can I give them individual compensation? Bitch, you think $10,000 or $20,000 is gonna do shit for somebody? Hell no. Alone, I made it fucking clear. Alone, individually, off y'all motherfuckers, for me to get off you, I need about 8 million, 6 to 8 million. Individually, if you gonna try to get yourself the fuck out of it. But if you ain't, move around. Move the fuck around. You was committed to do it. And then mess up, like, make sure that somebody wasn't happy. You gotta be a miserable ass motherfucker. Completeness. I'm telling you, karma, bad juju, being returned. Starting today. You was trying to plot for somebody to get beat up in the parking lot. This male stalker who's watching this person, to watch this person's move, where they going and stuff. Who's been watching somebody for the last 6 months. This female, Arabic female who wears a hijab, who is scamming, computer hacking, who was supposed to be going to law school or nursing or something, or pharmacy. How many times you gonna keep switching up what you studying before somebody start asking questions? Why you switching so much? Somebody is 26 years old. I have a husband, but you have some illegal dealings with a doctor to help them hack and get into somebody's records. You'll pay for that. But you plotting this lawyer, this light skin, oh, it could be a dark skinned lawyer too. Hispanic female woman and a black lady That's a lawyer that's paying for somebody to get beat up in a parking lot from a group of men. This basketball player only getting involved in this shit because it's like, well, I hope this shit ain't on no fucking family loyalty, because if you were smart, you would fall all the way the fuck back. For somebody, you had another person who was trying to attack you, but it wasn't their intention to. Like for somebody can redeem themselves. Manic episode, getting stable, searching for help in secret, detoxing and recovery. Oh, child, this nurse practitioner, okay? November, December, October, November, December is prevalent in this situation. That also had ties and was getting money from this person to end somebody's fucking life, bro. Also, this person is about to try to go play. I have a mental problem. A lot of these motherfuckers trying to go to a psychiatrist. I'm not even trying to hold you, to try to get off this shit. Because they don't know. The thing of it is, they don't know when the bigger people are coming in to get them. But the bright idea that they got was, oh, I'm going to go get a psych evaluation. And when you realize that this evaluation needs to go on longer than a year. And I don't feel none of y'all got a year. Like I said, for some people, some of y'all stuff can end between, either last month to June. Other people, this can carry out to like November. It's just depending on how deep this shit goes. But someone rest assured, this shit is federal. So where these motherfuckers keep on, they acting cocky or they too confident, we need to, no, you already try to play this psych game, right? You already try to stop from somebody to have the appropriate documentation that they needed, right? Somebody's name is fucking Anita. You do the fucking crime, you go and do the time. And if you feel like you fit to get out of this shit, I'm telling you, if there's not going to be it's going to be justice one way or another. Trust and believe me. And depending on whoever the person is that's involved, and some of these people, because I got earlier, there is somebody going to get immunity. And the person that's going to get immunity, I don't feel like none of y'all motherfuckers expecting who it's going to be. Y'all not expecting it. This is where the funny part is, and I'm not fit to give up who the fuck it is, because I'm when it happens, I feel like it's going to be really beautiful. She just wanna whine and tease me. Ain't no whine and teasing, bitch, but some shit just the same way you can turn your head, it's the same way I can turn mine. But I know I'm clear, accurate, and precise with this shit. It's accurate as fuck. I guarantee any fucking federal person doing their fucking job to the fucking T is sitting here getting, oh yeah, okay, we can look at this. We can look at this. Because you remember, y'all was the one blocking somebody to actually be in a position, and the person who was supposed to be in there, I feel like a lot of them are panicking. Some of them got to come back over here. You don't think they already caught on to where y'all going to get what it is? Because when they was asking you, you should have been able to do that shit on the spot. So what the fuck you over here for? Oh, I ain't going to pay for it. I'm going to be funny and I'm just going to send her $10. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? The one that sent that shit from Baltimore, you remember that? But we're going to be funny and petty, right? We're going to play the game where we're going to tell people and ask her what services she got and never get the services. You remember that was funny, right? But the funny shit is, who's telling on y'all asses? Who's getting off scot-free? Even though they should have got fucking time for this shit. They getting off scot-free off this. 7 of these motherfuckers getting off scot-free. And I ain't finna tell you who the fuck it is. But have fun in your group chats. Have fun on the Snapchat. Have fun on the back page and OnlyFans. Have fun on Twitter. Have fun. But who telling on your asses? I'll even give that fucking person a chance. I'll give them a fucking time of day. Just for GP, just to make your ass a fucking Philly. Somebody is from fucking Philly. Someone dark brown or gray hair. Someone could be older. Someone could have hazel or blue eyes. So someone could be, biracial, Caucasian. Definitely a doctor. Someone you have an admirer. You better speak the fuck up. If you're admiring over here, speak the fuck up. Silence gets you ignored, right? And then somebody took out a loan. Also, they caught on Mahoney. They caught on to your website. Did you recently log into something? I thought I had my VPN on. I thought I put it on incognito. Bitch, ain't shit incognito till these motherfuckers on federal level, ho. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? So it could be from New York. Speak your piece and leave in silence, baby. She just wanna wine and tease it. Someone could like Drake. Or are you carrying the Draco? Don't tell me this was a moment, because I'm hearing that song, Freako. Freako. Someone could be planning to try to escape to Rome, or they recently went to Rome, or they could have hired someone that's from Rome to come set this up. Or someone's name or nickname could be Rome or Romeo. Also hear the name Rodney or Randy. Morocco. Somebody, there's like 3 people, 4. There's a conversation where there's an argument with some folks. Somebody literally lost their job. Someone calling me because I'm hearing them like scream at this person like, you're not keeping up with the consistency, you're not keeping up with this person's stuff is not going viral. Hey, listen, you gotta slow your roll. Hold on. If somebody getting tipped off that they getting watched federally, I mean, this common sense would say to chill off this shit, right? Right. So if they're telling you that they're not going to do this, apparently bright idea would tell them with common sense, hey, I might want to figure out what's my legalities in this situation, but however, I need to make sure that they're not involved in none of this shit. And considering someone could be from Morocco or Rome, and if they ain't trying to go back home, they trying to figure out their laws and what they can do. But however, bright ideas, right? Not only did someone just do a business loan, so this is a couple, this day trader person, someone who was a fake friend, and this police officer, also this pharmacist person, and stockbroker just did something with a loan, and they also recently opened up a new credit card now, either today or within the last 3 months. Also, why would you try to make a screen name or an email similar to somebody else's email? You not think that they weren't going to pay attention to those type of details? You got to understand, even though you open this up and you got a fake email that's nowhere near what that person has, but you put that person's name on there, when you do that, computer algorithms will pick it up and they will actually show them via promotions or ads. And those ads only come up due to the fact on an algorithm, on a computer level, cybersecurity level, whenever that person's name is affiliated or associated To that, you don't even have to have that same email, but you putting that person's name on there and the person whose actual name, which mine will say Sharita Taylor. Anytime that you put Sharita Taylor behind whatever fake email you're using, it's going to show me promotions or ads of what it is where you're opening it up at. You're welcome, idiot, if you didn't know that. Your hacker or your person who's helping you with computers should have been smart enough to fucking tell you that hey, you might not want to do that, because once you put that person's name or you use that person's social security or if you use that person's birthday, that algorithm were created, and if they already have either social media or an actual email account and you use it and they have Gmail, if they have Hotmail, do you know that it will show up as personalized ads to that person's email, their actual email? So meaning anytime that you are a person, right, it's going to say, hey, this person just bought a house. I mean, common sense will tell me, because I have knowledge on computers. It's telling me where you're opening up banks. It's telling me what type of credit cards you're using it. It's also going to tell me whatever places you're visiting, whether you're going to Home Depot, whether you're opening up new luxury homes, whether you utilize that name and social security to construction homes, to construct your new home. It's going to tell me. You know why? Because you're using that person's social security, you're using their name, and you're using something affiliated to that person, whether it's their birthday, name, social security, or something very personalized to that person. Even if you created their own emails on your own accord, it's still going to show to the actual person, if they're paying attention, what you're doing. So it's going to show me every bank accounts you go into. It's going to show me every fucking time you do certain things. You know that, right? Why didn't your hackers tell you that? Why didn't your computer people tell you that? It's also going to give up if you traveled, what travel companies, what airlines you use, what sites you use to book your flights and cruises and parties. It also can communicate exactly what type of computers, laptops that these people are using. It's going to tell me what new bank accounts that you're using, where you're traveling to. It also send out international things as well. So, I mean, if I had a computer, I could probably dig out a little bit more, but I don't feel it's necessary. Like I said, again, feds is on the ground, and the actual government where they were turning their head can no longer turn their head now. Physical enemies are already alerted that they're being watched, aka those last 7 messages where somebody said something around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. 2200, right? They caught on to that conversation about foul play, about the arrest, and about the interception, about the babalao, about the voodoo, yeah, all of that. But somebody has low IQ, right? A male telehealth, a male doctor who runs clinics in telehealth. Starting today, that person fit to get juju. Somebody also utilized the social security. And with me being on here, you utilize my shit to get some plastic surgery. You use the shit to get some veneers. You went to go get that, weight loss surgery. That's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. I hope that these motherfuckers can pay it back, because if not, they're going to be locked up for a long time. A nurse practitioner under investigation, stockbroker, day trader, basketball player. Someone could be working in a pharmacy, a law company, some food stores. Who else is under here? Someone definitely is a lawyer or some police that's under investigation. Some heavy on these doctors being investigated. A grocery store or a food place or a food chain under investigation today. Plastic surgery might end up getting questioned by somebody, and it's not going to be the feds, but some kind of detective to come to you. Also, I'm telling you about a few of y'all. It's six detectives and private investigators on the ground. Because whoever this person was that was cheating, that private investigator looking real deep. Some sent money or transfers that was made MoneyGram. So was this done internationally? Because we do have Rome and Morocco. We got Cuba as well. Someone trying to use their day trade. Yeah, somebody works for like Calm or something like that. Paid hush money. So this pharmacist could be from Korea or Korean and white, Korean and black, or a male. Someone could have paid this father paid this nurse practitioner, stockbroker, day trader, and this person that's in the pharmacy hush money to be quiet and made them try to sign an NDA. Also, someone you could have worked with or something like that. They made them do it. Pay somebody. They also paid somebody to like stay away, not to be interested in you or something like that. They taught these people how to treat you or to treat you really bad. Also to ignore you. Also, this person, this father figure, is paying some kind of female to get plastic surgery to have features or to look like you. But I'm hearing botched. This is even them sitting down like, okay, you're gonna have to get the similar tattoo. So someone when they got the surgery or whatever, this is like someone getting tattooed in particular areas of their body, but while they're still recovering from the surgery, so they still under anesthesia, and it's like, okay, well, I shouldn't be able to feel it while they doing this shit. This is stupid in a motherfucker. Because they want to harvest, codependent and harvest. This is like someone trying to get somebody's fucking money, trying to make them seem incompetent so they can keep this person's money. If you broke, bitch, then you're just broke. And doing all this shit, you think somebody gonna want to help you? Hell no, baby, you gonna suffer over here. And then with this wild card telling you pay attention, I will make sure that you suffer. I promise you. Black police officer, light skin. This person could be a Patriots fan or a football fan or a baseball fan. Kevin Dick, I would be, ain't no never fucking be a friend. Somebody look, when this shit is all said and done, just focus on yourself, okay? I mean, unless it's just kids or something like that, when this shit is said and done, because I feel like somebody gonna be like, child, this was a woozy, okay? A divorce is about to happen or occur. So some of these people, they bad juju as this and some of this shit going, people for to be getting divorces starting today. I'm getting like somebody coming in where they thinking shit was just sweet, like, oh, I got this, I got that. You sure? Because I'm getting somebody coming in and throwing them papers on. I need you to. But what about the kids? What the fuck about the kids, bro? You I got all this going on, and then you bring me this. Sounds personal. Japanese. So it could be mixed with Japanese, or they could have. One of these basketball players could play overseas. Also, I'm getting somebody Japanese. It's not showing their career or whatever, but it's given where they were paid to be quiet. But I'm getting like someone taking their money and like, shit, I'm gonna go to fucking Japan. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Don't run. Don't run, Forrest. A project manager. That's an Aquarius. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Or Fort Bragg. Someone could be trying to plan to go to Germany or something, or trying to go to New York. Got the name Angela. I'm telling you, K as in Kilo, Carla, C as in Charlie or something, M as in Michael, and H as, Henry, Herrick, Harry. They was dedicated to do this shit. Like, if they found out that you had something in your system, they was dedicated, like, to keep making it happen for somebody. It's like, how you call it? Like, say somebody had a surgery, but it's like someone gets pregnant, but they keep terminating it. But they were paid to do this shit. Because I'm getting where somebody was so envious, it's like, well, like, I'm getting, like, even if a doctor did participate in this, I'm hearing this doctor say, like, this, miraculous, like, we can use this, and they're like, no, you see how much money is it? And if they go on the news or something like that, these motherfuckers right here, like I said, it's starting today. They still playing in this shit. And they trying to play innocent. I'm getting like someone gonna try to play innocent today, and I'm getting somebody like, oh, I'm even getting where somebody gonna go as far as, I almost said the name, but they gonna go as far as how they gonna do this shit. And I'm seeing on a federal level, I'm seeing somebody sit back and saying, okay, if somebody is able to accept certain shit, like I said, I came to the radical acceptance, so it's shit gonna be what it's gonna be. They gonna pull what the fuck they gonna pull, you know what I'm saying? You gonna only do so much. And for me, it's like, shit, I can't go to fucking police. These motherfuckers corrupt. The time that I do, it's like, they always dismissive. They always ignoring this shit. They don't take shit fucking serious. That's how I know, like, all these motherfuckers involved. But I'm seeing on a big fucking level where this motherfucker's saying, like, let me see what they gonna do. They watching. They just want to know how far a motherfucker fit to take it if they gonna attempt to do it. But like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers is not prepared because, like I said, somebody gonna be able to get off on this shit. Witness protection and something like that. What else you have for these people? They should have told the fucking truth from the beginning. You should have just, for somebody, if you had wanted really out of this, because like I said, for some people, there's a way. For somebody, hey, if you're going to individually do this to save yourself from having to get the hugest humiliation, because I feel like the huge ones are going to come out of these motherfuckers who are officials, judges, lawyers, fucking sheriff's department. They fit to get it in the worst way, bruh. But if you sitting there having it on your motherfucking heart to sit there and do it to somebody, first of all, I know for me, speak the motherfucking truth. What did you do? But shit, run me my fucking money. But shit, at the end of the day, it's certain things that you just don't play with. And this wasn't one of them type of situations. Because I feel like I said, I'm not going to hold you. I feel like this shit runs way in the water. Okay? Not even John the motherfucking Baptist can save a motherfucker from how deep this shit goes. Okay? Also, somebody who's a nosy ass fucking Scorpio, someone could be fucking pregnant. Baby, you better chill the fuck out. And then you got the audacity to be running your mouth. Shut the fuck up. Because running your motherfucking mouth and God forbid your ass fucking pregnant. Bad juju. Do you know what that comes with? Do you know what that comes with? And then you call yourself talking about you a church member, a Hispanic female from a church. So given this Scorpio right here could be Hispanic that's supposed to be due July and August, all right, keep fucking off. Where we at? April, barely making it to May, and you supposed to make it to July or August, you're going to find yourself going to labor early fucking around. And if you playing in this hoodoo voodoo, nah. Tis not the time to be playing with motherfuckers and then got the audacity to run your mouth. And shit, low key, I feel like somebody gonna be crying. Because your ass wanna participated in this shit, trying to steal somebody's money, trying to gossip it about somebody, and that somebody try to help your ass, Jada. Child, you better go sit the fuck down somewhere. Sit the fuck down. Because if that man find out that ain't his motherfucking baby, it's gonna be hell to pay. Because for somebody, that's the secret. And somebody sitting there thinking He pays and makes sure I do this and I need, but that ain't his motherfucking baby though. But I guarantee you ain't gonna have the balls to tell him that. But I would. Carry on.